All right, let's get started here at the Lone Officer Breakfast Club this morning. Good morning, everybody. Glad to have you here. We're going to have a great day. You know, team, people are making their way to Florida. That's what's going on, man. They're making their way to the boot camp, the big old boot camp. Marty got Pink waving at us. All right, maybe she was waving at somebody else. Maybe she wasn't waving at somebody else. I don't know what she was doing.
Her finger at you now.
There was a lot going on. That's right. She just gave us the finger. There it is. Yeah, that's great. Good to have you here, Marty.
Are you going to be there? Are you going to be there this time?
Me, no.
No?
No. I might go the next one. I might go. Depends.
I met you at the first one.
That's right. I remember. Yeah. I might go to the next one. I do love them. They're super fun. They're just amazing. They're fun, and it's so good to
and you always get something to take away.
You sure do, and it's just so great to see everybody too. It's really neat. You know, most of the time we see each other like in this little tiny little square on our screen, and then when we actually get to see each other in person, it's kind of fun.
Hug each other's necks, have dinner.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Hey, Brian Fenlon is here. What's going on, Brian Fenlon? How you doing,
What's up, brother?
Peace, bro. What's happening? Can you unmute? I'll give you grace and not sad trombone. Okay. Hey, man. Where you located? What's happening?
Hey, Brian. How you doing, man? How's biz?
Doing great. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Where you at?
I am in Massachusetts.
Mass.
Yeah, right in the middle of the state in Worcester.
Yeah. So my daughter graduated from Tufts University with her PhD. My brother graduated with his master's from Bradford in Massachusetts. He got married in Massachusetts.
Really?
So yeah, I got some ties to the state.
Deep connections.
Yeah.
That's legit.
You know, my funny thing too is my daughter pretty much was raised in Hawaii, her whole life, and then when she got her graduate in Massachusetts, the weather was quite a bit different.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite a bit different for her. You know, she quickly became not a fan. You know what I mean? Not a fan. It
happens fast. It's getting dark. Starting to get dark a lot earlier.
Yeah.
The leaves are falling. It happens very fast.
Hey, so you're doing pretty good on the biz side? Things going okay?
Yeah, it's going pretty well. We have a full pipeline right now.
Yeah.
Just got an accepted offer on new construction this morning.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to manage now, just making sure I get the calls in. That's the focus.
Great. Well, that's something we're going to be chatting about today, man. Yeah. You going to give Park Place Finance a chance at that construction loan?
Definitely. I've looked at it. I've seen the emails. I just need to check it out. But
check them out. Workwithparkplace.com. Workwithparkplace.com. Go there. Nice. They're really good on the construction side. Fast, easy. Man, they're great. Yeah, workwithparkplace.com. All right. You know who else I wanted to chat with? I saw him here. Where is he? Oh, shoot. Now the screen tiles have flown all around, and I don't see him anymore. Darnsy. Oh, well, we're just going to pick somebody else. I think we're going to pick Brian Clemens. Brian Clemens. Oh, he wasn't expecting that. Another Brian, and they're right next to each other. I got, Brian squared right in my view there. What's going on, Brian Clemens? How are you, man?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. Where are you located?
New Jersey, Central.
Jersey.
Out by Fort Dix.
All right. When we say Jersey, we always got to ask, what exit?
Exit 7.
7? All right. I think that's the lowest exit we've heard. Which way do they go from from the smallest to the largest? Is it from east to west or west to east?
North, from south to north.
South to north. So you're down the southern part.
Oh, central.
In central, okay. Yeah,
central New Jersey.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, cool, man. How's biz in Jersey these days?
Good. Just got 2 refis.
Nice.
One from last year, and I'm refining her down in Florida. And also I got one here in Jersey I closed last year, and it's a VA loan, and he's refining.
So what's the reason for the refis? Is it rate reduction? Is it cash
rate reduction? And the one is doing some debt consolidation.
Debt consolidation. Cool. Right on, man. Yeah. Good. Those refis feel good, don't they, Brian?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of like easy money.
Money in the bank.
Easy money. Yeah.
Hey, Frank, I was looking at a report yesterday that the average refinance interest rate right now is right at 6.5%. You would think it was lower than that.
I would.
And then Carl Wooden was, and I believe the percent was 59% of the refis are actually cash outs.
Yeah.
And I tell you, man, people, now is the time. There are a lot of opportunities because people are covered in debt. The average family now has $208,000 in tappable equity.
Wow.
And so what you're finding is people are giving up lower rates for a higher rate because they're they've got to get rid of the consumer debt.
Yeah. You know, the other reason it's such a hot thing to go after right now and calling the database and all that is just because all the news about rates and the Fed cut rates. So the perception is, regardless of the fact that the rates are already baked in, they've actually gone up a little bit. But that doesn't matter because the perception is to the consumer out there is like, okay, now's the time to start looking at this, right? They feel like I should be, conversations are there.
Yeah.
So when you tap in, with a phone call, just checking in, seeing how you're doing. Hey man, I got a question for you. Hey, can I do this? Can I do it? Next thing you know, you're like, you're like Brian, Clemens, and you got deals in the pipe. Or Jared, wasn't it Jared? What are you up to now? How many refis are you up to now, Jared Manley? Wasn't it you that was playing it?
A bunch.
8 refis and HELOC and a DSCR cash out.
That's great, man.
Okay, yeah.
Man.
Yeah. It's just good stuff, man. It's a good time to be in the business. I think
hey,
Q4,
Frank, let me say it to all of our fact finders. Don't, so many times people talk ourselves out of a sale. They're like, oh, well, the rates have actually gone up. It's like, just ride the wave.
Just ride the wave.
The Fed dropped the rates. Yes, rates are way down.
They're great.
Let's just jump on a 15-minute call and let's see how we can help you build a clear mortgage plan. Like, I feel like sometimes we're trying to correct the media and the news.
Right.
And it's a losing proposition. Yes, let's have a conversation.
Yeah. Wow. That's so true. It's just because we
want to be factual and hey, did you know that it actually makes rates go up, not down? Don't do all that. Just say yes. Let's have a conversation.
Yeah, we want to show how smart we are. You know what I mean? It's like actually, technically,
candle chart.
This is a candlestick. See this? Yeah.
This Morningstar pattern right here, when it moves left and then shakes right.
Right. Just to have a clear understanding.
Yeah.
Instead, we should go, you're right.
All they want to know is, man, can you help me pay off some of this debt? I can't hardly pay my bills.
I can do that. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Well, we wanted to dive into some stuff today, but before we do, I just feel like I want to hear more. I want to hear more from someone. You know what? I'm going to say, Chris Johnstone, I'd like you to look. No, not you, Chris. Sorry. I love you, Chris, but Kelly Dutton. One of my new best friends in the whole wide world. Just so you know, Kelly Dutton is with One Click Commercial. Nice. One Click is probably going to be on probably next week to talk about how they can help everybody with commercial stuff. They are freaking amazing. We're really excited to have them on an ongoing basis on the show. I've already sent how many leads have I already sent you, Kelly?
If it hasn't been one a day, it's been 2 to 3. so what? I'm probably up to 10 in 4 days.
That's me alone sending her leads. Some of those are big honkers too, huh?
And I got them. If I can just get everybody on board to collect their paperwork, I'm done. I'm start getting them wrapped up.
Yeah, we got some honkers, man. One of them's like 10, 20 million or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. It's 2 10s, and I'm gonna combine them together for one.
Oh, of course we would. Why have 2? It's messy. Let's do 1. Make it easy.
And then your friend Jessica, she's done.
Oh, really? Good to know.
I'm sending appraisal, and I'm just ready for appraisal, and so I have the LOI signed.
Look at that. Things are happening. When did we meet? That was a random phone call, Steve. Or she left me a voicemail. She saw me on a chat group somewhere. It's like, hey man, I got a question for you. The next thing you know, here we are sending her $10, $20 million deals.
That's how that went.
That's how that went.
I said, I'm just going to call this number. That's what I thought to myself. I don't know this guy from Adam, but I'm going to call this number.
She thought it was Steve. And
Carl. Anyway, so Kelly, I would like you to look around the room, pick one more person to share a win.
Let's see. Someone I haven't heard from. What about gosh. Let's do Marty Guy Fink. I don't think her name is she Marty?
It's Marty Guy Fink. You can call on her. It's all good. She's always got to win. So good choice.
Okay.
All right, Marty Guy Fink, give us a win before we roll in. Deanna, I see your hand up. We'll get to you in just a second.
Well, this morning I got up and I am in the car and I am rolling down to Clearwater right now.
Whoa.
And I just got back from vacation and we went to Canada instead of the Bahamas on accident because of a hurricane. And when I came back, we had 2 people under contract that my team handled for me while I was gone because I was out of service, and that was great. Great to come back from vacation and my team handling everything. Melissa Richel handled it for me, so I'm pretty excited about that. Yes,
great job,
Marty. Good
stuff. Congratulations. Good pick, Kelly.
I'm still laughing at how you accidentally get to Canada.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Shouldn't we have turned right somewhere?
We
shouldn't have turned left.
It's crazy because the night before, at like 9 o'clock at night, the cruise leaves out of Norfolk where I live. And so the night before at 9 o'clock at night, I'm back to go to the Bahamas. They tell us they divert the whole cruise to go to Canada. I'm representing Chris.
There you are.
Oh, nice. So that's awesome.
I messaged Chris too, and I said, "Guess what? I'm going to Canada. What can you tell me?"
Well, and the clothes that you'd pack for the Bahamas in Canada about the same.
Right.
No real big difference.
Right. And when we got off the funniest thing is when we got off the cruise, we were taking an Uber to Walmart to get like sweatshirts, and they sold out of every sweatshirt on the cruise. It was hysterical.
That's great.
Good stuff. Well, thanks for the win. Thanks for the win. Appreciate it, Marty. Always a pleasure. All right, Deanna, got your hand up. You've been so patient. What do you got?
So I just wanted to share a win, and more so for anybody that's not doing the DSP every day. So now that I've got my back end a little bit more straightened out, I've been really making my calls. And yesterday made 67 calls. I was determined to get through my list, and so I didn't finish calling until like 3 o'clock yesterday.
So it was 67 calls. Is that what you said?
Wow.
67 calls.
Who are you calling?
Qualified agents.
Okay. All right. Keep going.
24 answered. And the very last one, I usually look to make sure they're not working with one of my colleagues. I respect those boundaries. But I was a little slow seeing where she was, because it's been a while since I looked up her stuff. And when she answered, I told her, hey, who I was. And I said, you know what? I said, I should not have called you. I see you already work with a couple of my colleagues. But she'd only done one deal a piece with each of them. And she's like, well, wait a minute. I've only done one deal a piece. And I'm like, I said, okay. And she got to talking, and this lady works full time. She's done 35 buy-side transactions, like 17 sales in the last year. Goodness. And I didn't want to ask her for the coffee because I know how busy she is. We had a 30-minute conversation and about what her goals are and where she's going. And before we hung up, she says, do you think you could come up and we could have coffee together?
That's amazing.
Said, well, as long as you're buying, right? That's what you told her. As long as she's buying.
No, and I'm like, yes. I said I didn't want. I was honest. I said I didn't know how busy you are, but I'm here to help. So that was just a very good win. Like, never assume.
It's such a neat phone call. Yeah, because a lot of times the calls aren't that nice, right? They're not that productive.
Yeah, I only had one person hang up on me yesterday.
Only one.
That's awesome.
Can't fill up a bingo card like that.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
But thanks. I just wanted to share for anybody else that needs that little bit of motivation, because it's hard.
It's hard, but you know what? It works, and It is hard mentally, but it's really not hard. You know, it's just making calls. But
Yeah.
wow, great stuff, man. Excellent. Good job. Excellent. All right, Rudy's got his hand up and he's on the phone. So now he's going to have to make a decision. Do I finish the phone call or do I talk on Breakfast Club? It's one or the other. He's chosen Breakfast Club. My finger's on the sad trombone. Ready to go. What's up, Rudy? Where you at?
Where'd he go?
Bill.
Well, he just gave you the Zoom finger.
I'm going to go to sad trombone. I think he decided to leave Breakfast Club.
I think I'll show you.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Oh, there you are.
I was going to ask you a question. Was Jessica the one that Kelly was talking about on my squad?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. All right. That's all I need to find out. Thanks, man. Well, that's a good way to find out your loan was approved. All right.
Well, there you go. Yes, meet Kelly, Rudy, who has stepped in to help out on the situation.
Right. I got you. All right. And then you said sad trombone me too. So just for that, I'm going to make you do some push-ups when I see you.
All right. Well, you know, I was in the Navy, so there probably isn't any number you could throw at me that I can't do. Just so you know.
Yeah.
If you're getting value from this already, go ahead and tap that like button. It helps more loan officers find content that actually makes a difference. And hey, if staying ahead of the market and learning what's really working in our industry matters to you, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss another episode. We read every comment, so drop your thoughts down below. We'd love to hear from you and know what's working or what you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you here next time. All right. Well, great. Hey, let's get to what we wanted to talk about today. Carl, I don't think we filled you in, so you might learn something today. I don't know.
I learn something every day, brother.
Yeah. So, no, we wanted to talk about, and let's see it in the chat. Do you guys ever feel like you kind of started off with a realtor okay, but then it seems like they're ghosting you? Are you ever feel like you're being ghosted? Put it in the chat. You feel like you got some right now that you feel like you're being ghosted by them? You know, yeah, you know, it's like, wow. So our goal today was, Carl and Steve and Jen, you know, is to figure out, okay, why would we be getting ghosted? And then how do we fix it if it's fixable? You know, now we do have a PDF giveaway, right? And there's 3 items on that can kind of be there's probably a lot of reasons to get ghosted, you know, like in mine and Carl's case, look at us. Okay, that would be one reason to ghost, right? But, you know, there's a lot of reasons why someone might ghost us, you know, especially on the real estate side. The 3 reasons that we picked for today is just, these are not all of them, and it's not necessarily in this order. But number 1 is maybe we just talk too much about our product mix. Number 2, which I think is the main thing that we might want to talk about today.
Hey, wait, read that one again.
We might be talking too much about our product.
Okay, stop.
Mix.
Read it again.
We might. I'm not reading it. I'm just saying it, but I'll say it again.
Okay.
We might be talking too much about our product.
Stop.
Go slower.
Go slower.
So
we might be talking
yes
too much.
Stop.
Interesting place to stop. We might be talking too much. You know, the funny thing is that the fix it on that, and I did this through Carl 2.0. I have a custom chat GPT, you guys. It's called Carl 2.0, and I've uploaded everything about Carl White into it. So it's literally like talking to Carl, right? Except it doesn't give
it's constantly telling Frank, screw this, man. Let's go have a drink, man.
Well, it doesn't give the innuendos.
You're doing great, man. Let's go for a ride.
But the fix there is, right, lead with curiosity instead.
Wow.
Which solves that other problem too, where we might be talking too much.
Talk too much.
Ask questions, shut up and listen.
Hey, do you know why asking questions is so powerful?
Tell me.
Honor.
Honor. What do you mean by that?
It's the lost art. Honor is where we stop talking about ourselves and ask great questions, and not just about, hey, are you a buyer agent or a listing agent, but really, you know, we get what happens is these funnels are big. We've got a lot of agents we need to reach out to get to the handful that will actually partner and become true partners. And I think somewhere in the middle, and Carl, you're so good at this. This is probably one of the greatest gifts, is that I'd love to do another transaction with you. And we have to pivot to, Frank, I'd love to work with you.
Mm.
And there's a difference between transactions and
Mhm.
you. And that's where honor comes in, when you're genuinely curious about them and their success. And that's hard to find in today's marketplace.
Hey, let me ask you guys an honest question. You know, I'm starting a conversation with a real estate agent. What if I genuinely don't care for them?
Find a way to.
Find a way to.
I think you have to find a way to care so much about the people we serve that they become
Okay.
your passion and priority. Or if they're a jerk, go find
Not
one
that
you
they're a
think is
jerk.
good.
Yeah, I wasn't going down that. Jerk easy, right? See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. No problem there. But just like, I'm genuinely not interested in this person.
Carl, what are your thoughts on that? I'd love
But
to
they're
hear
a great
that.
producer.
I would first I'd look at why don't I like them, and like if they have a lifestyle thing that's different, like, hey, this might be out of line here, but I had this realtor that a married realtor had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not going to participate. Right. It's just not my, hey, we all have our issues, and God knows I've had my share of mine. But going forward, it's like, all right, or I've had others, they like to taste of vodka a little too much, for my style, right? Maybe not for somebody else's, but for my style.
Right. If it was
And so I
bourbon,
think
that'd be different. But
yeah, so I think first, if every time we go out for lunch, they reek and are slurring. It's just not my it's just not my
not
thing,
your
right?
thing.
Yeah, but it's okay. It might be somebody else's. It's just not mine, right?
Yeah.
So I think the first thing is like why don't I like them? And what I got to make sure, here's the fault where I've made a mistake in this in the past.
Yeah.
Is maybe I'm meeting with Chris Johnstone, and I go, it's not that I don't like him. I don't think he likes me. And so little guys start saying, hey, he don't like, so and my protective mechanism comes up and go, I don't like him.
Yeah.
But the truth is, I like him fine. I think he doesn't like me. And so I think, but then if I just like, because I think there's vibes, like I can speak for the, I see Jen, Frank, you, Steve, Chris. First time I met each of you, Jennifer, I see you. First time I met you guys, like literally the first time, it was like, well, Frank, you tell a different story. Apparently with you, it was the second time. But like the first time, there was just natural, there was just this attraction. Right. And I think there's also a thing, sometimes I meet people and I go, I just feel like I need to go take a shower after having a meeting with them. And I can't really put my finger on it. And it's like, all right, well, there's 1,000 of them and there's one of me.
There you go. I mean, that's
but
where it's
if I go, well, this one, I don't like this one, I don't like this one, I don't like this one, it's probably, I don't like rejection. And if you're in sales, unless you're selling cocaine, you're going to get rejection.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I mean, if you're selling something legal, you're going to get rejected. And it's just a part of it. Like, we're not in the yes business, we're in the sales business. Yeah. And I think we have to get past that. Well, I don't like working with real. I get, there was a thread going on Facebook the other day about, give me the different reasons why you hate working with realtors. Now, so I did a little fun thing. I didn't comment, right? Because I get it, right? We all have our things, and maybe I comment on something that I probably shouldn't sometime, but I got out the old model match and started looking up production numbers.
And they don't have any.
They didn't. It was very predictable.
They don't have
interesting.
Yeah. What they don't like is they don't like somebody ever telling them no, and they don't understand the 16% rule. That 16% is going to work with you, and 84% is not, and it's okay. That's hell. I bet car salespeople would love 16%.
Oh yeah.
Like who gets 100%? Like, again, anything legal, nobody.
Yeah.
So anyway, so for me, it's do I really not like them because of them? And which should be about 1 out of 30.
Right.
And,
or is there something I've got to change about my thoughts on prospecting and relationships? And I think, your past experience frames future expectations. And so it's our responsibility. Here's the great thing, Carl, as you were just saying that, what other industry in the world that if a realtor closes a transaction with financing, guess what they have to have?
100% of the time.
Me.
Ah,
They
that's
got to
right.
have a loan
Loan guy.
officer. There
Loan girl.
is no way to close a transaction
Yeah.
without a loan officer. So I
Yeah.
think
Right.
some of it is there's these negative and limiting beliefs. And the key is take action and then the feelings follow. And that's why we're here as a tribe, because you just get up. Who was it earlier? It said, I made 67. I don't remember who it was, but just crushing it. And the key is, I bet you didn't feel it before you made the calls, but once you started making the calls, you're like, this is amazing. So, hey, Frank, I think we're going to have to make this into a two-parter.
Yeah, I do want to get to. All right, we
gotta
bucking up against.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead, Frank.
Okay, but I do want to point out that John Barker said for him, he absolutely cannot work with a Packers fan. So you do have those.
Well, as a Tampa Bay fan, I completely understand that.
100%.
So I mean, the nice thing is, it's up to you.
I think one of the things you have to be careful of is if you go into it with the mindset of I hate working with realtors, you're not going to want to meet with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to have a bad thought from the start. So we got to change that.
Yeah, indeed. All right. Well, there was 3 points. That was the first one.
What was the next one?
The next one is weak or no follow-up.
Yeah.
And on the weak side, we're going to give you guys a PDF. We'll give it to you today, even though we're not going to cover all 3 top points. But on the weak side, it's pointing out that, not just checking in, but maybe there's something we can, talk about or let them know about when we do follow-up weekly, and being consistent with that follow-up. Of course, Gen Z, I wanted to pass that one over to you because I know people struggle with this. Personally, I'm of the thought of, even if I'm just checking in, I'm still showing them how disciplined I am and how consistent I am. And I know that goes a long way. We've had people just yesterday, the day before, someone was saying they gave me a call because of how consistent I was. So that does help. But I think for the loan officer, sometimes they feel like I need something, when I call, like I'd rather call with something. What's our solution there at Animals?
Well, for the membership, if you're on the membership, we have the value adds. We have everything you need. And I think if you set this up like an automated thing, like every week 1, you're going to send this. Every week 2, you're going to send this. That way you're not having to think about it and reinvent the wheel every week. But my goodness sakes, on that membership, we got value adds out the wazoo.
Out the wazoo. So but it is interesting. And the point being is that being ghosted can definitely be the result of being our problem, right? We're just not having that consistent.
I left 2 messages with Jared, and he didn't call me back after those 3 messages, and so I'm thinking Jared ghosted me. Come to find out, he was actually on a cruise, thinking he was going to the Bahamas, but ended up in Canada.
Right?
He just wasn't here.
Hey, this is true story. True story. You got me talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think too that they don't get paid, just like loan officers, they don't get paid until something closes. So you are trying to make them feel comfortable enough in passing their paycheck off to us.
True.
Right? To the loan officer.
Hey,
so that's going to take some time.
Yeah.
Well, think about this. You're trying to teach them to break a habit. They have a habit of who they refer to. And we think one phone call is going to break a habit. No, it's not. Think about this. Every one of you have a great insurance agent that you refer to. Like if somebody says, I need insurance, Rick Chester, I need this. It goes to this person.
Yeah.
You're asking an agent to break a habit and you think one phone call is going to do it. It's not.
Yeah. Or even 5 phone calls.
Yeah. And you might hit that lucky one where it's like they give you one literally that day, and that happens. Sure. But it's the process of follow-up and staying top of mind that'll help you untie an old habit to a new habit. So they may not even be ghosting you. They're just wanting to know if you're actually going to call and follow up.
And which is why it's a 12-week campaign.
That's right, 100%.
And the average referral comes after 5.7.
That's right.
So let's say 6 weeks.
A month, over a month of follow-up.
Month and a half.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And, here's the thing, too, and it does work. I mean, we had Deanna say, hey, I normally check to see who they're working with. And if they're my own comrades, I won't, have that conversation. But in this case, she talked to an agent, realized, she's worked with a couple of people. But in this case, the agent was like, well, that's okay. You know what I mean? Let's talk. Let's go get coffee. So what that tells me is the other loan officers probably were not doing the follow up.
They weren't following up.
Right.
Right.
Carl
Go ahead,
says
Steve.
take the probably out.
Yeah.
No, but they're not following up.
They're not following up.
They're not following up.
And the proof is in the pudding, where now Deanna's having the coffee appointment.
They're open to a
right?
conversation.
Hi, thanks for enjoying Loan Officer Breakfast Club here on YouTube. I just wanted to drop in and remind you that if you're a newer loan officer and you're trying to get to that 2 or 3 deals a month, or if you're seasoned and you're trying to get from 50 to 60 or 60 to 80, Mortgage Marketing Animals has you covered. We've got the full gambit from start to finish, top to bottom. Everything you need is at mortgagemarketinganimals.com. There's a reason that mortgagemarketinganimals.com is the #1 mortgage coaching platform in the country. So check it out, mortgagemarketinganimals.com. Interesting stuff. Brad, you got your hand up. What you got?
Could ghosting also be a result of the agents? You call them every week, and the agents know what you're calling for. You want to find out how they're doing, and if they've got anyone that you can help. And they don't have anyone that you can help. And or in my case down here, a lot of deals are in cash, so they don't need a loan officer. They don't want to answer the phone and have to say, geez, Brad, I don't have anyone that I can send you right now.
You're talking to a low producer then, because over the weekend, when people are out looking at houses and open houses, and they had one of their newer loan officers, newer real estate agent worked for them. They had 3 open houses this weekend. They didn't get one person. You're talking to a lower producing agent.
Well, I understand what you're saying, Carl, but I mean, down here in Naples, a lot of people come down to Naples, and they've sold their home up in Michigan or Illinois or whatever, and they come.
So
are
you telling me that are you? And I get you, Brad, and I hear you, brother, and I love you, but we got to be careful that because that happens a lot, and it does. It also doesn't happen thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of times a month.
Oh, I understand. I mean, I feel like the territory that I'm focusing on now down here.
So what's the answer, Brad? You already know the answer.
You go to another territory.
Yeah. More territory, or get more agents, or just get more.
Which I'm
prospect in my neck of the woods where everybody's poor.
Well, the truth is that I do get business from Ocala or northern Florida. But if you understand what I'm saying, the agents that I'm trying to engage with, they're qualified agents. They're doing a lot of transactions, but many of them are in cash. But I'm getting back to saying, if they're ghosting you, it's because when you call them at that particular time, they know what you're going to call for, and they don't have anything for you.
Could be.
Which would be very unusual, though, for an active agent over the weekend, which is why we call them Monday. That would be incredibly rare that an active agent wouldn't have anything on a Monday.
But I'm also going to say, even if they don't answer the phone, they still see that you called.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, no. I still make the calls.
Yeah, for
I still make the calls. It's just the question, I think, is why are they not answering the phone?
Yeah.
And that's
there's a lot of reasons why.
One of the reasons. One of the reasons.
Could be. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons. Yeah.
Hey, and remember the math too. When you call a warm list, only about 40% answer. When you call a cold list, about 25% answer. So again, when you think about the math, there's no more emotion. You call 100 on a cold list, 25 are going to answer. So are they ghosting you? No, it's just running the math. It's like we just get in our head. All you got to do, get your list, make 12 weeks of consistent calls, whether they answer or not, follow up consistently, and watch them convert.
Well,
we overthink it sometimes.
The last one is
easy to do,
and I'll do it really quickly. Is just this is we always tell our agents we know that the 3 main things they're worried about is closing on time, keep me updated, and follow up on my leads. Right? We know that's the main thing. Yeah. But one of the things that we can do is, instead of just saying I close on time, I communicate and I follow up on the leads, is show them, right? Show them. So, for example, Steve, like you've mentioned it all the time, that when you talk about the closings, you might tell an agent with an actual stat, hey, we're 3 days before closing, we're clear to close 97% of the time.
Right.
So there's a number. It's like, oh, that's more than just I close on time. This guy knows exactly how often he closes on time. The other thing is that we could say, hey, we follow up like crazy with our clients. In fact, here's the scripts that I use. I want to show you. I'll email you the scripting that I actually use for the clients that we're working with together. So now we're showing something, right? And if for lead follow up, showing them, emailing them, this is how many times I follow up, when I follow up, and what I say. If you have something, so proving it, not just saying it, but proving it before you've entered into a transaction.
That's a great point. Like show them the follow up, refer back. I see where Lisa said they want referrals. So show them the scripts that we use and the follow up, refer back, where we do give them referrals.
That's right. And I tell you, most of the people that we've had on here that have said they've had great success with follow up, refer back have done that exact thing. Here's the scripting that I use. Here's let me call them. Here's the scripts that I'm going to use, and that's proof. That's the proof of it all. So that could help as well. So, hey, we'll drop there's a PDF for you guys. Jen, can you drop that in the chat? There's a PDF there. You can download it, just have it, just give you some reminders, some thoughts on it. But I would say most importantly, man, oh man, Call Stars is your Huckleberry, right? Call Stars, if you can become a member, if you're not, join Call Stars. We've already got the 12-week follow-up, the things you can talk about on every single follow-up call, ready to go. We just go to Freedom Planning Call, Jen. Would that be a way to?
Yeah, that one's a little packed right now, but we could go to Daily Success Plan.
DailySuccessPlan.com. Go to DailySuccessPlan.com. If you're not a member, if you're interested, you want to learn more, see how we can help with this, help with the ghosting, right? Go to DailySuccessPlan.com.
Okay, hang on a second. So Frank just said something, and I've got a personal bet with myself here. So Steve, Frank said, "I'm your Huckleberry." Do you know where that comes from?
Yeah, that's Doc Holliday. That's White Earth.
I lost. God darn it!
How much you sending me? What do we got?
Listen,
that wasn't.
I'm gonna send you an "I'm a Huckleberry" shirt. I'm gonna send you an "I'm your Huckleberry" T-shirt.
I like it.
That might have been the greatest acting of all time.
That was a great movie.
Val Kilmer in
Tombstone.
That was a great one. Yeah.
And I didn't know it was Tombstone. I just saw it in the chat. So
dude, him and the guy. What was his main adversary on that? I can't remember what his name was, but the actor that played that was.
Oh yeah, Gene Hackman.
No. It was I can't. Anyway, it was
Eddie Murphy.
No, yeah, it was Eddie Murphy. It was Don Rickles. It was.
That's funny, Eddie Murphy.
I don't know.
I love great acting, and that was phenomenal. Johnny Ringo. He played Johnny Ringo in Tombstone. I don't know the actor's name. I saw him on our interview, and he talked about all the prep work that him and Val Kilmer did. It was just fantastic. So
neat stuff. Cool.
Love that movie.
All right. Well, Carl, man, you're about to be pretty busy here in the next couple of days.
Yeah, I'm heading out tonight, going to Clearwater, and going to watch Kevin Gillespie dazzle us with his brilliance tomorrow, and
nice.
And then I get to watch Marty Fink lead the next 2 days all by herself, and
nice.
While me and Jen go fishing. So that's
there you go. It's going to be good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, tomorrow we're going to have Justin Hubert on from Park Place Finance. He'll be talking about some cool stuff. Thursday, another surprise special guest. We don't have Owen this Thursday. He's out gallivanting around doing something, vacationing or something. I don't know what he's doing. And then, of course, Friday, Chris Johnstone. And do you already know what we're going to do Friday, Chris, or not?
So we're going to take the top questions from the webinar that we're doing today, and we're going to have a discussion about that. And
wonderful.
As much value as we can about AI and automation. Have you seen the Will Smith spaghetti eating thing?
No.
Okay, yeah. So we'll talk a little bit about that, and we'll have some fun.
Let's get to the webinar, though. chriswebinar.com. That's today.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Today at 2:00.
Today at 2:00 Eastern.
What's it about? So I've got 5 different AI discoveries that we've made over the last year, each that are closing loans. And so what I'm going to do is I've never condensed one presentation on these are the most effective ways to use AI in your mortgage business. So I wanted to, we're giving bite-sized chunks here on Breakfast Club every week. What I wanted to do was do kind of a deep dive into just focus on these 5 things and here's how.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think AI it's a fantastic tool, and I'm seeing most people are doing cutesy little funny kind of, and it is cute and it is funny, but it's not money making,
That's
so
right.
I love your take on stuff, Chris. Good stuff, man.
Cool.
All right. Well, great stuff, man. Well, let's get on with it. What do you guys say? Let's
Do
go.
it.
Let's have a great day. You guys go kill it today. Just Ask Tuesday.
Hey, everybody.
Do your gig. We'll catch up with you guys mañana. Adios. See you.
Everybody.
Frankie, my Zoom.
Have a great day.
Yeah.